The walk is a familiar one Eddie Williams has made 1,000 times. Eddie is 70 years old and was left fully blind after an accident he occurred at the age of 50. This is his second home, Violent Aikido in Violent, New Jersey. Once, through the gates and through the doors of the dojo, there was only one response he will give when asked if he needs any help. Get out of the way. Aikido is a Japanese martial art developed by Morihei Ueshiba, often referred to as O-sensei or Great Teacher. At its physical element, Aikido is based on throws and joint locks. The focus is not on punching or kicking an opponent, but rather blending with and using their own energy to gain control of them. Aikido places great emphasis on motion and the dynamics of movement, and is often translated as the way of unifying life energy. When taught, the goal of Aikido is for one to learn to protect themselves, while also protecting their attacker from injury. However, when fully applied, Aikido can be used with deadly force.
That's good.
Freeze! Come on, man, not today, please. Put the gun away.
At its essence, as a martial art, you will find within Aikido what it is you are looking for. Whether it is a way of self-defense, spiritual enlightenment, physical health, or peace of mind. It can be as benign as a dance, or as brutal as you need it to be. For Eddie Williams, it was his dedication to this martial art which saved his life.
I climbed a ladder to do something with a rain gutter. And now this I don't remember. I don't remember falling. I don't remember anything about it. I was told by my wife. She seen me fall. She's running up and down the sidewalk. She called paramedic, called the ambulance. And my nose was ripped. Everything was ripped. My face. Well, everything has been redone. And I went to the hospital. And I don't remember this. This is told. They came out. They usually put a family, if somebody's in really bad shape, they put them in a separate room. That means you're probably dying. And they came along. They told my wife, my brother-in-law came out and said, it looks like he's dying. Then later on, the nurse came out and says, he's tough. I think he's gonna make it. And later on, when the doctors told me I have a trach here. It took 7 doctors to hold me down to trach me. They said, who is this guy? So that was part of my martial. I think that related to my martial arts. And I was there for 3 days shy of 2 months. So I must have been in pretty serious shape. I refused the rehabilitation techniques. I would do Aikido techniques. And I do my warm-ups and stuff like that. Until finally they got me to make a salad, which I always like to make salads. So I was making a salad for the whole staff. Big thing like that. They give me a knife about that long so I wouldn't cut. And I still do that to the day. I make the salad every day. I enjoy it. I make it superb. all different kinds of lettuce and carrots and celery, all kinds of stuff. And that was pretty good. And the staff there was fabulous, fabulous, it's incredible. I was sort of in a house for a long time by myself, and I thought of offering myself. That did enter my mind. I'm not proud of that, but that's, you know, I didn't have any life, I thought. So I listened to television, listened to radio and stuff like that. And I do some exercises. And then one day, after about maybe being home, I'm not sure exactly, 2 months, 3 months, I don't remember. My wife said, it's time for you to go to Aikido. Took my bag, was in the car, but I wore sweats and I didn't put my outfit on, my gi. I was just in my sweatpants and a sweatshirt. And here's the most amazing thing. I come up the steps, and I opened the door, and it was like a vacuum. I couldn't walk in. I was crying, to be honest. My wife and we were standing on the porch, and Mike Taruso, Sr., seen me, which I usually call him Taruso. We have fun with that. He was at the door. I didn't know he was there. He opened it. I heard the door open, but I wasn't really paying attention. And he's going like this, which I know meant let it be, and he's ready. So I sat out there for about 10 minutes, maybe more. I walked in. There wasn't a dry eye in the place. I'd done some of the, I didn't even do all the exercises, 'cause I was weak. I did some of the exercises. Every time I come in, I would do the exercises. I didn't do any moves for a while, for maybe about 3 weeks. I didn't do any moves, so just the exercise. And one time on the side, I went and laid down and fell asleep on the side of the gym. Because I was weak. It was helping me out there. But I owe it to my wife, my beautiful, beautiful wife. I mean, just not beautiful, you know, generous, giving person. That's how I came back to here.
Now, I noticed you use a string when you're teaching across the mat. When did that come into play?
I don't remember. Yeah, because I didn't know where I was on the mat exactly. I could be outside almost before I realized it. So that string always kept my focus where I was at.
That's a good idea.
Because in my own home, if you came to my house, you'd see a string that goes, a cable on the ground with a carabiner that goes to the garage, and then I have a line that goes from the garage to the clothesline, and the line goes from the clothesline to the garden. So if I'm not part of the backyard, I'm okay. And then to get the mail, I get the mail every day. I follow the driveway, and then it's pretty easy to find them. I listen to the cars coming.
Now, your daughter's involved, just became a black belt.
No, she became second degree.
Or second degree.
Yeah,
Just-
she's the
just
first
started
woman that
teaching.
became second degree right now.
Okay.
She teaches a children's class, and we also had her teach an adult class a week ago. Oh, my daughter's incredible with that. She knows, I use her for uki a lot of times because I work comfortably with her. And yeah, and I trained her up until black belt. Then I had her work with a lot of other people so she'd get more ideas. So I wouldn't be the only ideas that she'd get.
3 months. Now, once you got back to the dojo and you started working out again, how did that help you as far as coping with your new life?
It made give me something to do that made it worthwhile to live, because this is my art. Don't forget, since '62. Yeah, 50 years now. It's over 50 years. And it gave me something that I could relate to. And then I learned that I could be worth something. I could teach people things that they didn't know.
So what is it that drives you, motivates you to keep you going? For Eddie Williams, it was his family, friends, and dedication and devotion to martial arts that not only helped him overcome this horrible tragedy, but keep him going, keep him alive. Whatever avenue you choose in life, one thing remains the same.
Train alongside those who know you best. Learn from those who you trust the most. Respect the wisdom of those who've been there before. And embrace the promise of those just on their way.